Another story that stayed in the news in 2019 is the traffic mess in Mega Manila. The many proposals to end the dreadful traffic made the subject at the forefront of national news. From banning provincial buses, intensifying the yellow lane policy, and reclaiming public roads through clearing operations. PTV's Mika Hossen puts in a nutshell all of the government's efforts in giving Filipinos a pleasant transport system in this report.
There was a topic that Filipinos talked about day in and day out this year. It was all about the problematic traffic. Aside from the 10 million daytime population in Metro Manila, the high volume of vehicles proved to be a greater problem. That is why the traffic congestion in Manila, particularly along EDSA, is no longer new to everyday commuters. The proposed controversial provincial bus ban in EDSA was one of the many measures that the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA suggested, but was junked by the Quezon City Regional Trial Court from the get-go. The MMDA shifted its focus on unruly city bus drivers who caused most of the traffic buildup and came up with the idea of further intensifying the implementation of the yellow lane policy, with the PNP HPG leading the way. But the efforts of the government did not stop there, as President Rodrigo Duterte ordered the return of public roads and sidewalks to the people. With this, the Department of the Interior and Local Government immediately ordered local executives to conduct the 60-day clearing operations. From illegally parked cars to precincts and barangay halls built on sidewalks, the government made sure not one road obstruction will remain. 2 months after, the DILG announced their assessments where more than 100 LGUs received a failing mark. In spite of the continuous efforts, it seems like there's an unlimited sources of problems for this sector. It was in October when some rectifiers of the LRT2 caught fire, causing the closure of Santolan up to Anona Station. The incident was greatly talked about by the public because of the huge number of affected commuters. Many have been asking since, is there a transport crisis? To prove that Metro Manila doesn't have a transport crisis but only a traffic crisis, presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo accepted the commute challenge, where he personally experienced the everyday struggles of commuters. To sum it all up, Panelo rode a total of 4 jeepneys with 4 hours of travel time from Marikina City just going to Malacanang. The problematic traffic even reached the South Luzon Expressway. Since the beginning of construction of the Skyway Extension Project along SLEX and along East Service Road in Alabang, Sucat, because of these problems, the idea of giving emergency powers to the president was revived. But according to him, accepting this would be too late, and he doesn't want to be judged as an anomalous president. However, according to the palace, the Duterte administration will continue to address the problem in traffic even without emergency powers. One of its proofs is the Build program. The DOTR also continuously campaigns for the PUV modernization program. The improvement of alternative transportation, just like the MRT3, is also ongoing. Aside from the deployment of Dalian trains, some old rails have also been replaced with new ones, and the passengers were glad because of the cooler temperatures inside the trains. The Philippine National Railways will also not be late from the trend, as their new trains from Indonesia were early to arrive in the Philippines. The journey towards achieving a transport system that all Filipinos deserve may be seemingly unpleasant for now, but the government assures that all these sacrifices and sufferings will not end up in smoke.
For 2019, the year that was, Mika Hossen.